Okay, so yeah, this is the first film diaries of the year. The first film
First of
diaries
the
of the
year.
year. Um, and then yeah, just a couple more videos to come. Hopefully, we're gonna have a Marty Supreme episode.
Cool.
Maybe the following week, depending on the Larry schedule. As you can see, there's only the two of us. There's a two-man step,
2 months steps to there, yeah.
a two-man weave. Um,
Hmm.
there's a two-man step, so depending on the Larry schedule, because we can't do Marty Supreme without Larry, because we could have
Right.
just done Marty Supreme like a couple of weeks ago, and there's no point in that. So yeah, get Larry's involvement. Obviously we can do Avatar because Larry, in Larry's words. Oh, we should have got some words from Larry. To be fair,
Well, we still
uh,
can.
I always thought okay. In Larry's words, ain't nobody watching that Avatar. That's anybody care about a damn Avatar? I think that's what you said. For me. Um, Also, we have sentimental values. That should be fun.
Yeah.
Um, teaching my kids about international movies, so it should be cool. Um, yeah, I don't know if Larry's gonna be watching that one. Probably not again.
No,
Uh,
we can get him to watch it if we're all doing it.
you know Larry, bro.
We have to get him to
We
watch it, man.
we know Larry. So yeah, sentimental values, and then in a couple of weeks after that, Hamlet will be dropping. Wow. Well, this is gonna be a great first month of the year, so it should be good. It should be fun. Also, if there
Mm.
are any other movies that you guys want to see us do our base our film diaries on, let us know. Because
Yeah.
Anaconda is out, but Josh was like, "Why would we do that?" I don't see why wouldn't we?
My thing is,
Yeah,
obviously, we should always be reviewing like different types of films, but
mm,
I don't. We're never going to be able to review every film, innit? But
true.
so there's some
But
films we got to skip. That for me is like a skip. But if you guys want us to review it, bro, just shout and we will do
let
it.
us know.
But for me, that's a
My
skip. But
my thing
I
is,
could be
you
proved
never
wrong.
know though. You haven't watched it. You don't know until you watch it. That's what I've clocked about you, bro. You
Mm.
you you
I make
like to
assumptions. I
no
make
you,
assumptions,
you
right?
yeah you make assumptions and you judge before you do anything,
Fair enough.
which is very interesting because
Mm.
I wouldn't base that off your character at all. I wouldn't base that's something I would do, which I'm the complete
Mm.
opposite, which
I
is
just
very
feel like I
interesting.
have good, like, like
Don't say it, bro.
good, like I'm gonna say like picks, but that's not really the word I'm thinking of. Like good, just
Like senses, like you sense
intuition,
it, something. Intuition, yeah, you sense it.
intuition. So
Yeah,
like with
I don't think
Avatar, I
that's
don't know
fair.
what. Like
Mm.
Avatar, even though we'll talk about it later, like I remember when it came out, the whole world was talking about Avatar. The whole world was talking about it.
Brother, it was
But
2009, bro.
I still remember that like the time, seeing it on the
You were
buses,
eight, Josh.
seeing
You
it on
were
the
eight.
buses, all that. Everyone was talking about it.
Yeah,
Everyone.
yeah.
But I just
What were
stood
you
clear.
talking about? Josh, you were
Bro,
eight, bro.
bro,
You
I was
were
playing
eight.
FIFA those times, just chilling. I wasn't really
Yeah.
watching.
Uh,
um,
oh, you missed out. You missed out. Yeah, that's that explains your childhood, to be honest. Explains
I
your
don't
childhood.
think, bro. I watched it last week.
Here we go. Here we
Did
go.
I miss
Anyways, we'll
out?
get into it. We'll get into it
Did I
because
miss
there's
out?
gonna be a massive argument, and we might end up boxing because it's gonna get personal. It's gonna get personal. So yeah, welcome to another episode of Film Diaries, first Film Diaries of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, First Film Diaries of the year. We've done, we only did two in
We
about
done one battle after
3 months.
another.
Yeah, one back after another,
Frankenstein.
and Frankenstein. And we could have
Mm,
done so much more Bargonia, which is very sad.
we
But
could have done.
could have done so many more. Would have been so much fun. But yeah, this year we're gonna be more consistent on the film diaries. And
Facts.
yeah, we're gonna kind of restructure, regroup.
Mm. More
Things are
film
working,
diary.
things are working, things aren't working, and
Mm.
yeah, we got you always got to keep chopping and changing, keep bringing new ideas. So yeah, also let us know what you want to see. Um, we have a quite small community, but it's a very good community. We enjoy it. We enjoy the feedback. We enjoy the messages. We enjoy the replies. We enjoy everything, the likes. So yeah, thank you very much for a great start. It's been a good 3 4 months. We've enjoyed it,
Mm.
and cheers to many more. And yeah, Start of 2026 with a bang.
Bang, a bang.
A bang.
Is
A
Avatar
bang.
bang? But let's go. Let's go.
Well, essentially, hopefully this episode does bang.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Controversy bangs. Hopefully, so yeah.
I say controversy, anyways. Avatar. Let's just jump straight into it. Avatar. This is the this is the trilogy. The
Avatar Fire
third
and
movie of
Fire and
Avatar.
Ash. Yeah.
Fire and Ash. Directed by James Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even want to talk about it. Directed by James Cameron. I don't even know who the other actors. All I know is
Zoe
some
Saldana,
yeah. Who else is there?
Sam Sam Worthington, Jake. He
Moving.
plays Jake. Got Kate Winslet
Oh yeah,
plays Ronal, to the
yeah.
Tonawari's wife. Who else is there?
Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang, Quaritch.
Um, and who's playing?
Oh, there's someone else.
I don't know who these people are. Jack Champion. That's
That
Spider.
champion Spider. The younger actors, I don't really know much.
Mm,
Kiri's actress. Her name is like Sigourney Weaver, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I think I don't really know much about her, but
Mm,
she plays obviously Kiri's technical mother, and
yeah.
then
And she
obviously
also
her
plays. But
her
yeah.
child, which
Uh,
is yeah.
so yeah. Um, yeah. We really know what happens in Avatar. So let's just start
I
on
just got a message from Hilaire actually.
one.
About his thoughts about Avatar. He said he watched the first one as a kid and he didn't
Yeah.
like it, and he said he's been sleep ever since. That's what I'm saying. Ever, ever since the first.
We will discuss it because it doesn't. Again. Okay, no. Let's just jump straight into it. So we were at the cinema. We were at the cinema. We finished watching Mighty Supreme, and Josh turns to me. I said, "Oh, when are we gonna do Avatar?" I said, he says something. I can't remember what he says. It's so
I said
stupid.
I got a lot to say about the film or
Yeah,
something.
got a lot to say, and I was expecting it because I hate on Dune, so he's gonna take the. He Josh loves revenge, which
Not
I've read.
even. Not
Josh
even.
loves revenge, so then Josh says to me, I was like, Josh, what do you like about Avatar? What does Josh say to me? Oh,
The
some of the
plot.
tropes, the plot. I don't like the whole white savior. I bugged the fuck out because why am I bugging out? Because what's Josh's favorite movie? Dune. What does Josh
Top
rave
tier.
about? Dune. What are the same tropes? Dune has the same tropes as Avatar. So
That's the only trope that's similar.
why are you saying that you don't like this movie because of the same tropes
To
your
be
favorite movie
fair,
has?
my main gripe about the film wasn't really the white savior, because that's like a lot of films have a white savior. Like
Yeah.
my thing was just like the plot in general, like just literally what was going on in the film. Um,
Which one?
but,
In the first one, in the second one, in the third one? Which one?
well, I watched the first and the second one before I went to the cinema. I watched the third, so I was
Yeah.
just comparing it. So the third one, I expected just a bit more edge. I feel like a lot of the things are predictable, and I understand a lot of the like like traditional story tropes have like similar like actions or things that happen. But this
Yeah.
one, I just felt like the amount of people talk about this. This is like a blockbuster, like
Yeah.
highly anticipated
Yeah.
film. I just thought they would like be a bit more um just a bit
Things to make
more.
rave about, things to talk about after. Or yeah.
I feel
Well,
like it's
my
quite
thing
still
is
standard. Like it didn't really like move me. It's still quite standard for me. Like even
that's fair.
compared to the first and second one, like I'd expect a bit more development, but I just really didn't think I saw that in the third.
But
It was still quite plain.
that's what everyone is complaining about, to be fair. I haven't seen much positive reviews about Avatar, to be honest. I
Mm.
genuinely have not seen much
The positive reviews I've seen is just
about the visuals, right?
yeah, the computer generated like world of
Yeah.
Pandora,
But
which is
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
But like I was even reading the letterbox review the other day. Someone said it said something like Avatar is like talk to someone with a 10 out of 10 looks, but 4 out of 10 personality. Like that's
Yeah.
literally how I felt. And yeah, for a 3 hour film, I can't. I'm sorry, you have to keep me captivated for like the majority
And
of the
you don't
film.
think number two did that?
I did like number two because they introduced obviously the water. I think they're called the
Yeah.
Metcaina people. I like the way
Yeah.
they introduced those.
Yeah.
And I like that the allyship they have with them. But then the
Yeah.
third one was just like, and I know they filmed it straight after, like it was continuous. I mean, I even
No,
heard,
allegedly it's supposed to all be no, allegedly it's supposed to all be in one movie.
yeah, so how is that gonna work then? Like,
No, that and that's what I'm hearing. That's what
yeah,
my that's what my Alan and the
I,
Gadtree telling me
I don't
that
know, I heard that too. Like, it
that
was supposed to be
that
all one.
that David Cam I said David Cameron.
James Cameron.
James Cameron said that let's make more money out of this and let's split it and make another one and make another third one. And yeah, I have the biggest problem with the whole movie. I thought obviously I've liked the first one. I grew up
Yeah,
watching the first one. I watched it in Atlanta in America. It was the first time I ever had it. We didn't have any. I was at my auntie's house. There was no like cable or anything like that. They only had DVDs, and they had Avatar, the first one, obviously,
yeah,
and they had um, Medea. Have you
yeah.
ever watched Medea? Bro, this guy is a casual, bro. Anyway,
Medea. Spell it out. How do you
Medea
spell it?
is Tyler Perry when he dressed up like a woman. See, this guy's a casual, bro. Anyways, so
I
they
don't.
had Avatar on DVD,
Yeah,
and honestly, during that whole time I was there for like maybe like 3 weeks or something. I watched it
yeah.
about 5 times, and bro,
Damn.
that is it's such a good movie. One, it was such a good movie. Two, it was the only thing I could watch, and yeah, I loved it. It was a very good movie. Maybe going back, I don't know if I could go back and I'll still think it's a good movie. Maybe there'll be parts I don't really like. Um,
Yeah,
because
that's
obviously
like,
now I've seen it now, and I
yeah.
have so much hate. Like I genuinely hate a lot of things, and it's because of Jake. I hate Jake. I do not like Jake's character. I think it's horrible. My problem with Jake is that how have you regressed as um what they call Navis, bro? How have you digressed?
The Navi
So
people.
in the first movie, you've changed over, and even now, I'm thinking in my head now, I'm thinking, oh, did Jake only join the Navi because he was paralyzed as a human? That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
That's what the movie's got me thinking now. But anyways, in the final one, my problem with Jake is that he carries around a gun. You're not you're not a human no more. We don't do that no more. Even was it Neytiri or was it one of the water people? They were saying, "Oh,
You don't fight with
uh,
guns.
no, something to do with guns and steel. Steel burns inside and it kind of ruins your spirit." That's what they were
Mm.
saying.
Oh, okay.
And but for Jake, there's an exception. I don't like that. I think it's really bad writing, in my opinion. There's a lot I hate about it, and obviously I can't blame actors. I have to blame um,
Direction.
the
Directors.
direction, yeah, and the
Mm.
whole writing.
Yeah.
It's so there's so many problems. The plot, people need. I'm sorry, people need to die. Why is Jake's son dying? I don't agree with that. Why are we chopping and changing? Why is Nikiri 1 minute she needs for a movie and a half she's on Spider dying, but you're telling me
What,
the last five
Neytiri?
minutes, yeah,
Neytiri?
Neytiri, she's on Spider dying, and then now Jake wants to kill him is wrong. I'm sorry, Spider needs to die. Obviously, you want to build up this whole thing, but even then, again, if you want to make a killing, and again, more things are flashing in my head, and I'm going on an absolute tangent right now. And I wrote it in my letterbox review. For how many years now? It's been 16 years, and we've had the same villain in every movie.
Bro! Oh my days. That was, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can't do, I'm sorry, for a franchise, you can't. That's like,
You can't.
if I was gonna make a rule like a franchise, you can't do that. Like, you see the first film, he dies obviously, and
Yeah,
then his soul gets put into obviously an avatar.
yeah,
And then the ending of the second film, when Spider saves him, I was literally but I think I've placed face planted. Like I could not believe this guy
bro.
was going to survive a third film, and then the ending of this one as well.
Mhm.
Oh my days! When he
It's
just
horrible. He
jumps,
just jumped
jumps
off.
into the abyss. Like I like. I think they're trying to make it like
I don't
ambiguous
know.
whether he survives or
Yeah,
not. So because you know this film or the next films obviously depend on the success of this one. This
yeah.
one. So I
You
feel like
think,
they're
but
kind
he was saying that he's already written it.
of right.
He said he's already written it. He's already written 4.
All right, so yeah, I've seen 4 and 5. Like I'm seeing dates 2031 for 5, twenty twenty
Bro.
nine for 4. Like but yeah, like the ending is how can you have the same villain in 3 straight films is literally
It's
is
insane to me.
ridiculous, man. Like
Get me in the writing room. I'm even thinking now, what could have been better? I say
same.
in 4, get Quaritch is back. We have a whole movie. Like, say, okay, Spider saves Quaritch in the second one, yeah?
Yeah.
In 4, something different happens. I don't know what could happen, but in 4, bring back Quaritch. Because we're thinking, oh, we're expecting to see Quaritch in the third one. But nah, this is a whole new. This is brand new now. There's someone else. They've moved somewhere and whatever, and then now they come back to 4.
Mm.
Everyone thinks, oh, okay, we're gonna carry on with life. We've survived the third movie, whatever the villain or whatever the situation is there, and then no, a problem from back in the day comes all the way to present time. Is that not good writing? I'm sorry. Is that not better? But no.
What? I just feel like this film in general, the whole franchise, I feel like they just play it safe. And I know when the first one came out, they were obviously impressed with obviously the computer generated stuff. It was like the first
Yeah.
of its kind. So maybe like that's probably all people were thinking about. So the second one, they improved on that. The third one, I feel like they really want to make that the imagery, the aesthetics of the film look so good. Like it's almost like the writing takes a back seat. Like they want to make sure because if they know if it looks good, it's gonna sell. And
You think?
obviously, yeah, I think because look, because like I said before, if this film does well, they're gonna have funding for the next one.
Yeah.
And they've been doing the same recipe. They're probably thinking
Yeah.
if it's not broken, why change it or whatever.
Mm.
But there's I feel like there's like a lot more things they could do just to make it a bit more like gripping, a bit more edge.
Yeah.
Like one
People
thing
need
I
to
was
write.
thinking of was like
Oh,
like obviously Loak's character,
yeah.
he's almost like discarded by his dad, obviously because of what happened to his older brother. But
Mm.
like imagine if something like Loak joined like another tribe, or
Yeah, you got
if
exiled.
imagine if Loak like just because of how his dad's been treating him, he just
Yeah.
saw like that brotherhood in another like Avatar clan, like
Mm.
the fire people, or like that would just even give it a bit more
Yeah.
like
Yeah, veg.
a bit more conflict, a bit more like
Yeah.
you wouldn't know what to do with Jake. What would Jake do? What would Neytiri do? Like
Mm.
um because like it's just still so the ending of the film, the ending of the second one ended with obviously his brother dying, and then the opening of this film was him like having that memory with his brother, and
Mm.
then the film,
It wasn't even a
literally,
memory. Sorry, it wasn't a memory.
oh yeah, it
That's
was in
how
that
the
in
connection
the connection, yeah, the thing,
Mm.
and then the film just like literally the camera just pivots to like Spider, and the film's all about Spider and
Yeah.
this conflict with do you accept a human with the Navi people. And I feel like for me, it should have been more on Loak instead of Spider because they gave Loak that side plot about the Tulkan
Yeah.
people and him and like
His
joining together the
mm.
Papayak and Tulkan or whatever and just. But yeah, I feel like it should have been more Loak instead of Spider for me,
Yeah.
anyways. So,
100%. And that's
like,
and again, that's I don't know. I don't sometimes obviously I don't mind the whole white people trait. I'm sorry, white people. The white savior trait. I don't mind it sometimes. Okay, like okay, if you're gonna do it, then do it. But when is this bad? When you're when you have Jake, like my problem is like disguise it a lot better. Like let me
yeah,
fight it a little bit better. With
yeah,
with um with Dune,
yeah,
like I don't actually have a problem with the whole white savior trope. My problem is the time and the setting and who is the leader. Like I just don't like that. Like it's just I just
okay,
obviously he's a good actor. Timothy Chalamet he's a great actor, but it's just
yeah,
a time and a place. I don't know. Give me Dev Patel. That's all I want. Simple as that.
Don't worry, we're gonna get Dev Patel. He done Monkey Man. We're gonna get him another one. Don't worry. Don't
Anyways,
worry.
but yeah, like when it's just in your face, like there were so many elements that was really pissing me off. One, obviously Jake carrying a gun. You're nappy now. You're an avatar now. We don't do that around here. We stop. Let it go. Let it go. And I even seen in clips on the first one. He's shooting fishes with arrows, like while on the. I always forget what these names. What the little spirit animal, whatever. And he's with an arrow and everything. Like he's doing that. Okay, fair enough. But now he's got a gun. He's doing all this rubbish. I don't mind the little thing, the communication thing. I don't mind that. You can keep that. But the gun, I have a problem with the gun. He needs to get rid of the gun. That's not what we stand for. That's he's still human in his head. And I feel like that's why it's bad writing, because he's done a 360 in my head. He's done a 360 in my head. And like I said with franchises, I feel like franchises need to change directors, need to change writers, because it keeps it fresh and it allows like new ideas, refreshing new things. Like
maybe not directors though, because the thing of changing directors is like it's kind of a risk, you know, because like I feel like if you have one director, I feel like changing director might be, it has its pros and cons, but I feel like it's not just the director. I feel like, well, I guess the director comes with his team as well, but
yeah. But my thing is, my perfect example, Star Wars, another one. I don't know what Hunger Games is like, to be fair, but
I think Hunger Games got different ones. I think the first one, the second one is definitely different from the first.
See what I mean? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. See how Matt Reeves took over. He changed the whole idea.
I think now would be a good time to change directors now.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously,
I just think at this point, is very like is 100% you have to change. Like it's not. It's like I was even thinking about earlier. It's like doing English exams. You have to write a story at the one of the last questions. You have to write a whole story.
Yeah.
Like we are children. We are children when we're doing it. So the story is just getting long, and then towards the end, you just do it was all a dream. That's bad writing. That's horrible writing. That's you doing too much, writing too much, and then you forget where you are. So you just like, okay, let me just do this. Let me just say, oh, it was all a dream. It was crazy. You just woke up. To me, when it comes to movies and doing several movies, is bad because you kind of just lose where you are. I don't know. You kind of just lose where you are. You kind of lose your main focus. You get other people's opinions, and you're like, you kind of just fine with what you want to do and what your idea is, and then it's just, I don't know. It's not selfish, obviously, because it's something that you created, but it's just let other people in. That's how I see it.
He's like obviously he's done this. First one came in like 2009. He's like, I think he's like 70, he's probably in the 70s now. Like he's old. Like he's gonna be doing this the rest of his life. Like a new person will be able to look at it like holistically, like take a step back and see how everything looks. Whereas he's obviously in like so deep, but in his defense, he has made success from it. It's like look how many people talk about it, like it's one of the most iconic franchises, but like in terms of the story, like we watch films because we like how it makes us feel, like the actions, what the characters are doing, does it make sense? Like the actual story, it's just lackluster for me, man. Like like I want there to be a bit more. The only scene that I was like, okay, that was good. Like it made me conflicted a bit was the scene where Neytiri and Jake are deciding whether to kill Spider, and then Jake's taking Spider to the forest. That bit, because I really couldn't really predict if Jake was going to kill him, and then obviously they made it look like he killed him, but then he changed his mind. That bit was a bit. I was like, okay, it was almost like it's like a Bible story about Abraham and Isaac. It's like that. There was like that was like, okay, that's what I liked, but I feel like this spider plot point could be wrapped up maybe differently, and I don't think it should be a spider film. Like it shouldn't be a spider film. Like, it's funny because he's a human, and this film is basically not centered around him, but he's one of the major plot points, and
Yeah.
he's like an outsider, like he's a white human. Kind of ironic that it's the white human that's got dreads, by the way.
Yeah.
That's like the center of the plot, and it
Mm.
should be one of the Navi.
Yeah.
So why are those guys getting involved, bro? It should be one of the Navi. But
What do you think about him growing the little?
that stuff like that, like how did he even just be able to breathe? Like
Bro.
technically that I mean obviously they can do what they want, but like
Yeah.
technically how like I want an explanation how that works. They
It's not
said
fun.
Awa chose or something. Awa
Yeah.
chose him or Awa made a decision. But
No, it was Kiri that. Well, I think it was. I'm assuming it was Kiri that.
yeah,
Kiri said that she did it.
yeah.
I think it's just stupid. I think that's like what? Why are we even doing that? Obviously, I'm assuming they're gonna set something up, but like what is the need?
Mm.
What actually is the need? Like now it's just not fun.
It's not. It's just
Not
not
fun.
like.
It's not what it first was, and there's so many things like going back to the very first Avatar. So many things have changed. What also pissed me off, it's like little things, and you know that I've enjoyed this when little things like this annoy me. Do you know the air people that came in?
Oh yeah. Oh
Why does the guy
yeah.
have a British accent? Why does he have a British accent?
Oh, days.
Why does he have a British accent, Josh? I honestly, please,
Well, at the
someone.
start of the film when they're transporting.
Yeah, there's transporting, and the guy Jake
Transporting.
is saying, "Oh, can you help us move Spider?"
Oh yeah, that
Why
guy
does
is he's an actor. I know this guy. If I see his face, I remember his face, but I can't remember his name.
somebody answer me this, please? Riddle me this. Why does he have an English accent? I was thinking,
um,
I even gave him the benefit of that for a few seconds. I said, okay, maybe he was like an original one of the people that Jake that transferred with Drake, with transformed into an avatar with
Avatar.
Jake. But no, I don't think it was. And I'm sorry, why does he have a British accent? It was throwing me off, and it's just small things that really get me mad like that.
I
And
can't
the
like.
Odyssey, sorry, if the Odyssey is like that, I'm going to get mad. I need to hear
What do you think
accent.
they'll be talking like?
I don't know, but because
You
have you
don't
watched
British?
Napoleon?
Oh, you. Oh, okay.
Like
I haven't watched
Napoleon.
that. No, I haven't watched that.
Why am I watching a French? Why am I watching about a French historian? Uh, uh, about the French history, and I'm hearing American English. Like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, Odyssey. Anyone? Any? Who is it? Christopher Nolan.
Nah, don't worry. You get it sorted. Don't worry. You get it sorted.
Josh, he better because you know what I'm doing. When I come to you, I will
Okay,
cause
Bro,
ruckus.
I got my trust in Chris, man. I got my trust in Chris.
Okay.
The children's accents were kind of all over, especially Spiders as well. Like I couldn't.
Bad acting. I kind of just brushed it. To be, I was just.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
You know, I hate Kiri's fucking voice, bro.
Nah. Oh, Kiri. Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah,
Chook. Yeah.
Kiri's voice, I hate it. It's an old
'Cause
lady, bro.
I always wondered, yeah. When I watched the second, I was like, she has like an older nature to her. Then I realized obviously it's the same actress playing who played Grace playing Kiri. I was like, oh, that makes sense. You know when not Grace, Kiri and Spider kissed, they had to get like another actor or an actor his age, obviously, to make
That's
it
so
look.
boring.
Because obviously the old woman can't kiss the actor that's playing Spider. That's messed up, bro. She's like
How's that
70.
messed up?
Bro, she's like 70 and he's like 15. So they got an
Oh, he's
actor that
15.
sorry?
Are we sure he's 15?
Oh yeah. They filmed it. Bro, he's like no, he's like 20
Oh, yeah.
now.
Oh,
But when
okay.
they were filming it, it's like probably like 15, 16.
Okay, that's
But yeah, all I just noticed she's like kind of like she didn't feel like a teenager like the other ones. And
no,
obviously she ain't.
There's so many.
But
let me go on my list of hate. Sorry, let me just.
a list of hate.
Okay.
I've got more problem with
Right.
Quaritch. I've got something to say. So obviously the same antagonist for 3 films. That is sorry, man. Like surely there's someone else that can be battling. This Quaritch guy was like he can't decide whether to take Spider as like a son or like to accept him or to like reject him, because in the film he kept on saying, "Oh, you can see he has a soft spot for Spider."
Yeah.
But then there was some times he was saying, I think in the second film, he was saying stuff like, I just have your father's like DNA in me. I'm not your actual like father. But then you see him having a soft spot for him. But then it will go back. Like when they caught him in the lab, he was kind of like taunting him, saying, "Look, you're not related. You're not really related to me." But then
Was
obviously,
this in the first one? Is this
sorry,
the second one? This was
yeah,
in the
and some
second.
in the second one. But then in the third one, obviously you see him have that nature. Like even in the first, like one of the towards the beginning of the film, when Jake and Quaritch are working together to go find Spider, and then they find him, and then they have like a kind of a truce, and the same thing happens at the end. They have like a kind of a truce, like they keep baiting. I feel like they keep baiting the audience. Like, what do you want to do? I feel like they don't know what to do with Quaritch. Like, they don't know what to do. They keep keeping him alive.
But
Um,
what does he bring? That's the question. What does he bring where you can't kill him off? Honestly, he doesn't bring anything.
I don't get it, man. Nah, I don't get
Yeah.
it.
I need a time jump.
Time jump, yeah, true. That'd be good.
I need a time jump where Quaritch and Jake kill each other and Spider somehow. I don't know. They're all playing in the park somewhere and they all end up dying. That's what I want. That's what I want to see in the next movie. A time jump and is Neytiri taking care of her family and then everyone's happy. No Jake, no Spider, no Quaritch. Happy days.
Bro, none of this would happen if Spider just let his dad let him die on the wall. Thing
Happy
is, I
days.
like stuff like that. We don't even know the reasoning for why he did that. Like, like obviously, okay, he's your dad, yeah, but like you still resented. He still showed signs of resentment towards him. Like, I don't get. I feel like they just threw that in, just like a. They just threw it
Do
in
you
for
know
what reason?
Josh. This I'm sorry. Again, this is get me in the writing room. Okay. Do you know what could have made this movie so much better?
Yeah,
Okay. So Quaritch and Jake are fighting, yeah?
yeah.
You know what Quaritch should have done? He
What?
said, why are you trying to save him? He saved me. I'm here because of Spider. So now, when Quaritch, oh my days, when Jake was holding Quaritch and Spider,
No,
he's
yeah.
thinking, hold up a minute. Why am I saving you? You saved my enemy. This is all happening
Mm,
because of you, Spider. And he lets him go and they
mm.
all die. That could have been way better.
That's
Think
a
about
shout
that.
because I don't think that Courage ever told Jake that Spider saved
No,
him. Like, he didn't.
we I didn't even, I even forgot that Jake remembered. No, I even forgot that Quaritch remembered who saved him. I thought Quaritch was like knocked out or something, but he knows Spider saved him. And he only brought it up once and no one ever brought it up ever again. Spider didn't even have like a guilty look in his face or anything like that, which makes me even more angry because he actions. What's the word? What's the saying? Actions have consequences.
Consequences.
And
That's
I will
true,
get
you
on.
know.
And again, while you think about that, I will get onto the final scene of everyone embracing Spider. Do you know why that's stupid? Because it goes back to the first scene when Loak is seeing his brother. His brother asks him, "How did I die?" So that's telling me that people in the afterlife don't know anything about the outside world. Now we get to the ending. Everyone is embracing Spider all the way from the first movie. How the fuck do you know who this white boy is? Bearing in mind they all died in battle to humans, and now you're telling me I'm supposed to embrace this white boy with dreads.
Oh my days, Spider Man.
See what I mean? Bad writing. That is really bad writing. That is really bad writing. Because how are they all embracing him? They don't know who he is. Anyways, man.
That what you made a good point of the Spider, Jake, no, Courage selling, um, Jake that Spider saved him because, but they set themselves up because like that scene after Jake changes his mind about killing Spider, like he's now almost embraced him as a son. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot because they won't be able to do that.
But my
They
thing,
won't be able to
what,
like set that up,
what
which is
makes
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Where's it
oh,
gone?
no, they can. Yeah, but there's no rules, Josh. That's what
Yeah.
how I see it. There's no rules. Josh, one day I can say fuck you. The next day I feel like, oh nah, like I
Well,
feel
no, it
bad.
wouldn't make sense though. It wouldn't make sense because
No, but
literally
it
you embrace him
can
as a
though because
son.
we have emotions. It's simple as that. One day, 1 second, and it was even more savage because we in the first movie. Remember how the Nat VR, bro? They
Yeah.
are on duppying people. If it's time to go, you are gone. And again, that shows Jake's human side. And they're all gonna tell us, oh, he is human. At the end of the day, he is human. No, he's supposed to forget his past, yeah. But no, he's still in there. And how I feel like that's so savage, and why I wouldn't even have a problem with it, is because we are all human. Not human. We have emotions. We have emotions. One day, and it wasn't again. Spider saved Jake's life, and after they land, he was like, he has to go. Did anyone ever say that's a red flag?
That's
He just
stuff
saved
like
your life.
that. Like, how is no one picking up
Exactly.
on that?
Yeah, but I think that's fine because you're supposed to change your mind. Spider saved. It didn't really save him. Neytiri really saved him, but Spider was help. And then they land, and then he goes, "Oh, he has to die." That's okay. I think that's normal. Emotions. This is. I think I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like if he changes again, I still don't have a problem with that because at the end of the day, it's a tricky situation to have.
Well,
But I
Spider,
feel
if
like
Spider changes again.
no, if Jake's mind changes again, if he went
About
from
Spider.
yeah, I don't have a problem with that because I understand it. And if he, like I said, if Quaritch had told him that why he's saving this guy's life, he saved me. I'm the reason why everyone's dying. You think I'm holding on? Fuck that. Everyone's dying, bro. I'm going too. But yeah, man, horrible movie. And everyone's just standing there when they. Why is this light flickering? Get me mad. And everyone's standing there when Quaritch jumps up and they're all laughing, giggling. What's there to laugh about?
What do you think about the fire people, the fire and ash people, and like Varang?
Oh yeah, we haven't even spoke about that. That's the main thing about
Yeah,
it.
the Varang, played by
I don't
Una
really have a
Chaplin. She's I found out she's what's her name? Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter or great granddaughter, which is
oh
crazy.
damn. Wow.
Nepotism, but fairs.
No, I'm sure she worked hard for it.
Yeah, innit?
No, I didn't have a problem with the five people to be honest. I thought they were pretty cool.
I should knew a bit more about them. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I do like how there's different Navi. Like there's obviously there like the forest, and then you got the
Yeah.
water, and they got
But
you can tell they're different like features. Obviously, like
But what was also cool was that the fire and ash people, they're like a new clan because they came from the forest and ended up in the
volcano place.
yeah. So I feel like that's very interesting.
You think there's any more? There probably is. Like I read a review. They were like saying how they would have fought the water, fire. Now they're gonna do like earth and air. Like, bruv. But yeah, I mean, I do like how there's different types, and you can kind of tell visually they are literally different.
Exactly.
Like the water people got like tails and like extra fins and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's cool. I like that.
But yeah. But then Quaritch is funny, bro. This guy, he was cooking Drake for the same thing that he eventually goes and does. How ironic is that?
I saw you like it. What was it saying? You were chasing some tail.
Oh, local tail. That's a local tail. And then it switched to him. I think he like sleeps with her and stuff like bears, man. Is that what if that's what the Navi people bears? Bears. But
yeah. Nah, I enjoyed the five people. I thought they were pretty cool. Didn't really maybe a bit of like I don't know. Like more than one character would have been nice. Like just like maybe
more than one like dominant like fire person.
Yeah, maybe Varang has like someone that's like beneath her, something like that.
Yeah,
nice.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe she had a boy. Let's say like she had a boyfriend and him and Quaritch were like kind of beefing.
Well, like a little side plot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, days.
Like something cool like that. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with the fight with that fire and ash people. I thought it was pretty cool. Even their whole even like some of the scenes were cool when Quaritch brought a sniper when he came to visit,
And
and then he shot, and then he said, "Oh,
oh
take this one out."
yeah,
That was cold. He said,
oh
"Take this one out,"
yeah.
and then everyone was shocked, but Varang was looking straight at the sniper, bro. That says a lot.
Oh,
But yeah, I
yeah.
like stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Even the whole
Yeah,
drugs and stuff like that. It's cool.
he
That's what they
introduced
did
like
right.
guns to them, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like man discovering fire when they saw
Mm.
like the guns, like it was like show me how you use it and stuff like that. Um,
And again, this could be like another thing. I hope someone get me in the writing room because another one was for number 4. You know how like they did in Planet of the Apes, um, how people ended up following Caesar and people ended up following Cobra. Like again,
like a
like
civil war.
yeah, because the Fire and Ash people they left because they didn't believe in because what's the god in the world again?
Awa.
Awa, because Awa abandoned them. That's why they left.
Yeah.
Awa abandoned them. That's why they left. But in the end of the movie, we're seeing Awa like kind of saving the Avatar, the whole world of the Avatar. So it would have been cool. Well, it will be cool. It would be cool if like we saw people like leave the fire people because they don't agree with that anymore, and then they go back to the natural habitat. Natural habitat. Well, they go back to their clans or whatever, something like that. And then I don't know. There's more people that tend to follow what the Fire and Ash people are doing because I don't know because they don't follow Jake, and Jake has brought destruction to the whole world. So would that? I feel like something like that would be cool, but I know it probably won't happen. Quaritch will probably use that.
I think they got to get rid of Quaritch and they have to get rid of Spider as well. And
They
I feel like
won't.
they should focus on just the Na'vi, the other like clans. Like I'm interested to see like what other like avatars are out there, like what other types.
It's too far
Because
gone, Josh. It's too far gone. It's too far gone. It's too far gone. They that whole ending scene of the third one is they're too far gone. They built up something, and how can they just destroy it like that? Unless they really listen to the people and just kill off Spider within 10 seconds of the next movie. But
I just wish there was a bit more logic to what Spider was doing, because like I just don't know, man. I don't know. And Loak, I feel like Loak deserves a bigger presence. Like,
of course,
I feel like he should be like the successor if like Jake ever goes or Neytiri ever goes. Like he should be the one taking the reins of like the franchise. Like imagine like a time skip and Loak's now taking over his dad's place. But
Loak is not even like I don't know. I mean, he's not really even like a fighter like that.
I feel like he's. I feel like he's got.
I feel
like because he's second child or second son, and obviously Netayam was like the ideal son, and he's gone, and it was kind of his fault. It's like he's in a predicament, or not predicament. He's in like a sticky situation because he's like nothing like his brother. He's the complete opposite, and then his dad obviously blames him. So it doesn't really give off like leader vibes, but who knows? Maybe he matures. He's only like 13. They've got to be like 13, 14. So maybe he matures. Who knows? But he definitely has like problems with following like orders and stuff.
Yeah.
But Jake does treat his family. I know he comes from a military background, but he treats them like military. Like, where's the love, man? Like, come on, man. Like, where's the love? You're a father, bro. Where's the love, man? But yeah. And then I feel like characters like Took, the youngest one, bro. She's only there. She's only in this franchise to be put as like bait or like get captured. Like it was even a line she said. She's like, "Oh, not again! I've been captured again." Like,
oh my gosh,
bro. Like I even felt sorry for her. I'm feeling sorry for her because she's there for what?
Give me that job, bro. That's a million, bro.
She's there for what? She just gets captured, like, and they always leave her alone as well. Like,
yes,
say, "Oh, stay here," or look after Took. Bro, they always leave her alone, and then she gets captured. Like, man, Took.
Somebody give me that job, man. How do I apply for that, man?
Writers room.
Change.
To be a writer.
No, not to be a writer, to be Took's character.
Oh,
That's like 5 lines in the movie, and just shows up to work, puts on a costume, and goes home. That's literally how easy that is. That's generational money.
oh yeah, we asked some of our friends to give their thoughts, or the ones that watched the film, to give their thoughts on Avatar: Fire and Ash. So I'm gonna read one that I've got just now. So from Farami, she's rated this 3.5/4 stars, which is
That's
reasonable,
very kind.
very kind. And she says, I want to start off by saying, in short, that I love the Avatar films. The world building is beautiful, and the visuals and work that went into producing these stories must be commended. Shout out to the book it was inspired by. Oh, the word for the world is forest by Ursula K. Le Guin. Oh, I didn't know that. Fair enough. She has conflicting thoughts on the film in particular. She thinks it's the worst out of the 3 films because the story doesn't sell what it's meant to, and unfortunately, it's been told by the wrong cast and director.
Telling you. I'm telling you, wrong director, bro.
Interesting.
It's time for change.
Wrong cast and director. That's interesting. You know.
You want to know what? I even agree with the whole casting. I was going to bring it up as well. Compare, Josh. Look at the casting of the very first Avatar compared to the second one. The ethnic. They killed. They got avatars playing by white people now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was just scrolling. I just saw, and I'm also seeing like I always see people always say like the avatars are based on like because they're very tall, you know. Like they said Sudanese people, which is interesting.
Yeah, Sudanese, even I know it gives me a lot of Kenya vibes, to be fair.
Yeah, like it gives like some sort of like ethnic African or Asian, whatever.
It's essentially it's about imperialism. That's what it is.
Exactly. She goes on to say, Fire and Ash is a continuing story presented as a new film when it isn't. It also, to me, it is about white saviors, indigenous grief, with many of the Navi characters being punished because, as in the real world, colonized pain is only acceptable when quiet. For audiences, the hesitation to accept Quaritch, Spider, Kiri, and even Jake mirrors how colonized people police belonging and identity when boundaries are imposed by outsiders. It's a great point to be fair.
Exactly.
Goes on to say James Cameron forces audience to be politically cautious and navigate diplomacy, and this message coming from a rich white man falls very flat when you realize the groups that influence the story, indigenous, African, and Polynesian cultures, don't get a happy ending, or didn't get a happy ending through compromise during colonialism, and in modern times are often called to be moral gatekeepers when survival of identity and culture feels threatened. So as we were saying, influenced by indigenous, African, Polynesian. I see, like we said, a lot of people have a problem with the cast. But I mean, I don't know if I can blame the actual actors because they obviously booked this job. I feel like it's more the casting directors.
But it doesn't help when was Saldana is saying her characters are racist. Even then,
I saw that. But they should be going out and finding like people that represent like these type of people who can like maybe even draw on their own experiences to play the characters. Like man,
it's poor. It's very bad. It's very bad. Even the whole thing about Neytiri being racist. Like again,
I saw that.
Like, how can you be? It's not even racism. Well, I mean,
he's not exactly. He's not even.
The thing is, no. They wrote it. The way they wrote it made it racist. Yes, but the experience is not racist.
Exactly.
Is how is hating your oppressor racist? What the fuck?
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. You can't. I feel like they've teed it. Yeah, they've teed it up to make it seem that way. When in reality, it isn't. And I feel like I don't know if that's like stupidness from them or just
it's stupidness. Again, change the direction, change the vision, change the perspective. Again, that's what I mean. Dawn of the Planet Apes. See how Matt Reeves took it over. Rupert Wyatt wanted to advance the apes too soon. And they look what happens.
I don't think there's been like a franchise that has been
That's one
like
same director.
yeah,
Sorry,
like
sorry.
the thing, like obviously there's franchises that have done like 3 films that have done the same director, but like I'm
Yeah.
talking, they've got 5 films in like, well, they're thinking they're doing 2 more. If
Who?
James Cameron does those 2, I don't know.
Oh.
Avatar, I'm talking about Avatar. I don't think.
I mean, he's written it, so I don't think he's gonna do anything else. I don't see him stepping down.
I think he's got to hand the reins over, man. I think he has to. She
So
says, she goes on to say, I also feel like the inclusion of Kiri's spirituality is almost offensive, as she's not an indigenous Navi, and therefore her gifts feel symbolic of an acceptance that the avatars haven't, in my opinion, earned by Awa just by being
exactly.
allies to Pandora. Oh,
It's true.
hmm.
All these, bro, everything, all these things are true. Even Jake being took back, whatever.
Jake
No,
being Toruk Macto. Toruk Macto. Oh, days.
Spider getting the whatever.
The the Telvins.
The only person that is rightfully, I don't know, is Toak,
Is who?
Noak, whatever, Loak.
Oh, that should be Toruk Macto. Or
No, not even Toak back to is he should just he's the only person that has not really stepped like they've written him like the way it should be written.
yeah,
He's fighting for something.
for the tokens.
He's fighting for something. Simple as that.
Mm.
I don't know. It's honestly.
Yeah, and the last thing she says, so much more to say, even though I had these criticisms. She thinks her score is justified as it does a good job of evoking these discussions. And she thinks it's brave that Cameron even attempts this sort of story, as a lot of other directors don't. She questions, will I be seated for the next one? Unfortunately, yes, because it's fun and I love that. Bro, that's the truth though. Like when I was in the cinema, it was full. Like
Yeah,
it was full.
cool.
Like, and it always is gonna be like
Yeah.
that. And props to him because he's built this like universe, this like this
But
world.
but you can't say that for everyone though. Some people genuinely will not be there. Honestly, some people genuinely will not be there, and that's that. And you'll see it. Maybe we'll see it in the first week compared to the other years because we saw it with this one. Last year, people got annoyed because Quaritch, Spider saved Quaritch, and we've seen that this is the first week. This is like the worst first week they've had, and it's supposed to get better and better because Way of Water was better than the first Avatar.
I wish I was
So we'll see with the
around.
fourth one. We'll see with the fourth one. The numbers will go down again. It will keep going down. Obviously, we will be seeing because I don't know. Hopefully, the podcast will still be here. But yeah, it is what it is.
I wish I was around or like just seeing what people were saying about the second because that last end of the second one, I would have annoyed me, man. Well, it did annoy me, but at the time, I would have.
I think the second one was a really good movie. The first and two were I think were two really good movies for me. Other than just Spider saving Quaritch at the end. Even in the second one, I didn't have a problem with Spider. Like he was just kind of in the back seat. So he was there and here and there, but I just not like this one. It was really bad.
Yeah, like I feel like he's not really earned though. Like he's not earned that. He's not earned it to be the film for the film to be about him. That's what I feel.
Of course he hasn't, because he saved the main villain, and he just keeps getting captured and keeps getting away with it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just
Anything? So is there?
I said, just let the humans die. Essentially, there shouldn't be any humans because I've been thinking about it. There shouldn't be any humans in the next one.
They should kill off Quaritch and kill off Spider. There'll be no humans.
No, I think Spider might be the last human on Pandora because the whole whatever that swirling thing was kind of killed everyone. No?
I think his ability to breathe now is gonna get exploited now. Because obviously that's the reason why they're looking for him in the first place, because he can breathe and they want to like figure out how.
That wasn't why they were looking for him,
Is
they captured him, and then they found out he can breathe without the thing. They weren't looking for him because he can breathe, and they wanted to keep him in because he can breathe, and they wanted to know why. But
Okay,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
that.
I don't think they're there anymore. Well, they shouldn't. I don't know. Horrible movie. But yeah,
I'll be honest. I even thought like eventually he'd get an avatar like the same way Jake consciousness transferred. I was actually anticipating that happening to Spider, but I guess it's more like I don't know, symbolic, him being an actual human with the Navi people. I guess it's like a representation of something that the humans and Navi people can be in harmony or whatever.
yeah,
But
that's true. Yeah, let's see with the final scene.
yeah. He has no right to have that final scene, man. Like the end of the first scene, the first film, I remember was close up of Jake's eyes. Second film, close up of Jake's eyes. Third film is Spider. Why is that? Why is that? Spider,
Yeah, the
Spider,
scenes
Spider.
on it. I'm shocked. Did they actually really think that we would like this? That's mental. Man. How can you actually put that out and think, yeah, they're gonna love it?
You gotta think of how much work, like, think of how much work goes into these films. Yeah, I feel like, man, they can do what they want though. They can change what they want. Like, I feel like they've got deadlines. They want to get this out. They've got plans for the fourth and the fifth film. So
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change much, to be honest.
for them to
Because,
take
like they
risks,
said, they've already if they've already written 4 and 5, and they've already put out dates for 4 and 5, then
that
that
can
means
change though. All that stuff
but
can
there's no
change.
room for change because it's just gonna keep delaying it. Because if you change one thing, you're gonna have to change everything.
True, but there was like a 15-year time gap between the first and the second, or like how long was it?
No.
Was that 20 years?
Well,
No.
yeah, because but they didn't set a date. They didn't say that we're gonna do this in
First,
2020. What was it,
first,
2022, 2023?
2022, I think.
They didn't say they were gonna do it then.
Yeah, very true. But
But now they set a date,
I wonder
and they've
why is
written
that?
it.
Why is that? Like
As
the
what?
first one, and then they wait 20 years, and then
I don't know, because they wanted to get perfect. That's again, it's young and fresh. Now they're just like, oh, okay, we can just put anything out. They might like it. So why not just chuck it out?
you think there will be time jumps in the next ones?
Probably
Because I
not.
don't think there can be really. Well, I guess they can, but I'm thinking like, I guess they can anyways. But like, it won't be as much as the first to the second, obviously.
It could just probably be like 4 years. I don't think they can do any more than 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Well,
Any other
allegedly,
character?
well, we didn't even talk about Neytiri. I think the only saving grace of the whole movie was Neytiri anyway. Other than her, Neytiri, sorry. Other than her changing her mind about Spider, I thought that she was the only like saving grace of that whole movie. I like her. That's like her. But when she saved Jake, yeah, I was excited. Bro, I leant forward and then after that I leant back. But
I like this. I like to see when she comes onto where they're holding Jake, and she's in the fire people's whole
tribal thing.
yeah, and then she's walking disguised, and then one of the guys in the humans in the suits, he says something to her, like he catcalls her or something, and she's like, you know, go. I felt stuff like that cool, and obviously she saved him. But yeah, the second film I felt like she was kind of made a bit more like the first film. She was very like forefront. Obviously, she was more.
Really?
Second film, I felt like she took a bit of a back seat, but then I like the way she came back and was a bit more.
I mean, obviously she's grieving, isn't it? Well, she's been grieving for the last 2 movies. Oh my god!
The second film, before the son dies, I feel like she was a bit more like, and because she's had her kids, but still, I feel like she was a bit more in the back seat.
Yeah,
and then the third film, I like the way she was a bit more like. Obviously, she saved Jake, stuff like that. I like she was a bit more.
She didn't wake up until she saved Jake. That's what I think. She didn't say, but she was still in that same back seat. She was grieving.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, she's like even her and her acting. I feel like she's probably the only saving grace. I'm trying to think of what else I liked, but
like the acting, don't like what she said after. But anyways,
For the racist stuff.
Yeah, that's mental. That's actually mental. A person of color as well. What the fuck?
Zoe, slow down, yo.
Should we get into the ratings? Obviously, we do ratings differently over here.
Do you have any other reviews
I have
from
nothing
anyone
else to
else?
say. Say
Anyone
that again?
else? Any reviews from anyone else?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got one more, but it's a lot shorter than
That's
the
all
other
right.
one. My friend said it's literally not much. I get out. He said literally, I didn't. If I didn't watch in the cinema, would have been a hard skip. So much, so much fluff. Could have been a good hour shorter and accomplished the same thing. Glad 4 ain't coming until 2029.
Bro,
I'm
time's gonna
burnt
fly,
out.
bro.
Yeah, and he said I'm burnt out now, which is valid. Like I just felt I watched that. When did I came out the cinema at like midnight, 30 minutes past midnight. I
Damn.
was so the way I was so angry. I had to get the Uber home, bro. I was so mad.
Oh days. I think
I was
no,
so
because it was long. I made sure I watched it like afternoon because I'm not
mad.
trying to sit through all of that. Some of the dialogue I wasn't really a fan of either. But I just can't blame the actors. I have to blame the director. Like all this is like directors, writers. Like you're better than this, man. You're better than this. Come on. Like
I'm just surprised. Well, I mean, there's so many parallels with Dune, but it's quite surprised.
our only parallel was the white saber. For me, only parallel was the white man
You said
coming to
one
save
more
him.
thing as well. You said one more thing. You said people only like it because of the visual effects. That's crazy. That is crazy, Josh. Because that is exactly what Dune is.
Okay, and another thing with Dune is the score. Like, there's just I don't
No,
want to compare the two, man. Like, nah, man. I can't,
let's get on.
man.
Let's get on to the ratings. Like, let's
Okay,
get on
I
to
got
the
them all.
ratings.
I got the categories.
Okay, so yeah, over here on Film Diaries, we don't have a standard rating. We
Mm-hmm.
only do we do how do we do it? We do
Like,
individuals. We have like a few sections. Go on, just read
yeah.
it out. Yeah.
So we rate it based on the plot, characters,
Mm.
acting, score, cinematography, and the casting. Out of 10, obviously. And then obviously we have an average about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first section we'll be rating it on is the plot.
The plots.
Um, for
Go on.
me, underdeveloped, still quite basic in my opinion. There could have been a bit more, taken a bit more risk. I feel like they're playing it a bit safe.
Yeah.
I will be giving the plot a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just because of that. It's just I expect more. I'll be honest. James Cameron,
Yeah.
you directed Titanic. You directed like Terminator. I think, bro, I expect more, man. Like, yeah. So 4 out of 10 for me.
The plot for me, obviously, compared to the last two, very poor. I'm giving it a 2.
Had to. Next one is characters. I did like the introduction of Varang and the fire people.
Yeah.
Um, um,
Characters.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This one is not as bad. I give characters a 7 out of 10. I did like the introduction of yeah, I like the introduction of the Varang and the fire. I still do like the water people, but it's only Spider I'm not really a fan of. And Quaritch, I'm not really a fan of, so I can't knock it down too
Characters.
much.
Characters. Like I said, I hate Kiri. I hate Spider. I hate
Kiri.
Jake. I hate. I even hate the whole the guy that trying to take all the kill all the whales. Hate him.
Oh yeah, that
Uh,
guy.
hate
Oh
hate.
yeah.
I hate the earth people. No, the air people. The that stupid character that was speaking English.
Oh come on, man.
Bro, it
That's not
all
me,
matters.
bro.
Everything matters, Josh. The only
Oh.
two, the only two I rated were Varane and Neytiri. So they're getting 2 each. I'm giving it a 4.
Okay, next one's acting. Um, Neytiri's performance is the only one. I feel like she's the only one that really can convey the emotion. I guess Jake as well.
No.
Jake is no Jake. I'm gonna say Jake is still a bit like bog standard for me. He's still just maybe because he's a
Okay.
military dude. He's still. I feel like I only get that emotion from Neytiri. I'll give the acting a 6 out of 10.
I'm giving it Nakiri, Neytiri. Good acting. That baby kept talking, bringing it
Oh,
down.
took.
Turk keeps talking,
I felt
bringing it
bad for
down.
him, man. No idea.
Jake bringing it down. Loak. Sometimes he pisses me off. I'm
Mm.
bringing it down. Spider, I'm bringing it down. Quaritch, I'm bringing it down. Varang, she gets a half for me. No, she gets
So
a
what's that
one. She gets a one. Neytiri gets a three, so I'm giving it a four again.
for score? It didn't really stick out to me. When it doesn't stick out to me, I'm inclined to give it no more than like 6. So, but I do feel like there were very
Better than many. Better
like
than many.
yeah. It was actually a very beautiful world. I remember there was some like heavenly, ethereal like sounds, but
Mm.
for 6, I can't like I can't give it more than 6. So yeah, 6 will score.
Giving it five, don't remember one sound.
Cinematography. That's probably the best thing about
Yeah.
it. So I'll give it 8 out of 10. It looks good,
Hey, what the? You're weird, bro.
bro. It looks
You're
good. Can't lie. You can't deny that.
Then what looks bad? It's literally it's like a nine, definitely 9, 10.
8 is good, bro.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure if I go back, you gave uh one back after another 9.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Computer
let me
generated
check.
taxes.
Whoa,
Com-
whoa, whoa. Let me
Computer
check
generated
what
taxes. I can't lie. Computer
let
generated
me
taxes.
check. Let me check what you gave Frankenstein.
Bro, Sheto, Frankenstein.
You gave Frankenstein a 9, Josh.
Yes,
Locked
yes.
in.
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
Oh.
you know what? Yeah. No, I'm not even gonna change it. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing cinematography.
All
Or should I
right.
change it?
I'm giving you gave Frankenstein a 9. I'm just letting that know.
All right,
I'm
9.
giving
I give it a 9. I give it a
I'm
9.
giving it a
No,
9 as well.
I give it a 9.
No, actually, I'm
Give it
giving
a
it
9.
a 10 because one thing that, like, I no, what do you mean? It was the
Okay,
little
guys.
details when when the whales were making their little noises, like the ripples in the water. Like, it's just small details like that. Yeah, I like it. 10.
Yeah.
Bro, they got one thing right,
And
and they always get one thing right. That's a
yeah,
single thing.
true. That's true. They did get one from it. Um, the last one is casting.
I'm giving it a
I
0.
come on, man.
Josh, I'm
Come
giving
on,
it a
man.
0. I'm giving it a 0.
0, 0. That's harsh, man. That's
I'm
harsh.
giving it a 0 because you got to remember that means they're casting new people. So from the last movie, and actually, no, from the very first. So I'm singling out Jake. I don't even like Jake anyway. I don't like Jake. I don't like Jake anyway. This is Zoe Zaldana.
Saldana, yeah.
Saldana. Zoe. I approve of that one. But since the very first, there's been new characters, and everyone I've hated. And even the whole casting, everyone is white now. Either white or, I don't know, brown looking, but like light brown looking.
Mm.
So you're telling me a story about imperialism pretty much in the African continent. Now all the avatars are played by white people. Come off it, man. I'm giving it a 0, bro. There's not even one black
Um,
person in the whole movie apart from Zoe.
yeah, there
Let me
was
check them out.
one. There is one black. Yeah, you're right. I can't remember who he was though. Um, it's kind of ironic that's the case though. A film about those themes, but that's littered with those actors. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I feel like obviously Zoe. You gotta give respect to. I think his name's Sam Worthington who plays Jake.
Yeah,
But on the rest of the characters, yeah, I feel like they could have done um a bit more like research. That's what casting directors are paid to do. Like
yeah.
find the diamonds in the rough. Like find those like Dev Patels, as I would say. But yeah,
Mm.
for
Yeah.
me, I think let me do the
I just done the research. The only black person that was in um Avatar Fire and Ash was only she was only the back character because she was in the previous movie or in the very first one. So they just brought her back.
Damn. Who was that?
One of Neytiri's like clan members.
Uh,
So yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be Avatar. That is a low ass rating, bro.
let me do my
So that's it. No more.
yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try and
Okay.
do my calculations now.
So yeah, we'll whatever our overall rating is the rating for the movie. I thought this episode would be very short. It's not very long.
There's a
I
lot
know
to
I've been talking
say.
for a very long time. There's a lot to say, and there's probably way more that we missed. Maybe if I wrote it down, it would have been a lot easier. But yeah, man.
Yeah, mine averages to like 6 out of 10. So
6 out of 10. What's mine average? To?
I didn't write yours down, but I'll put yours on. I'll put yours on. Have a
Okay,
guess. Have a guess how much what yours will
okay,
be.
because I gave it a 10, gave everything pretty low. I'm saying a 4.4.
You're probably right, but that makes
4.4.
about sense. Sounds right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
horror movie. Actually, well, I did give it a 0 though. Actually, 3.9.
So this one won't be Kentish approved. It won't be.
Oh no,
It won't be. So this is to be the first time.
Film Diaries have not had a Kentish approved.
Yeah, Film Diaries, and I'll have to be using a different logo. But yeah, man, this one is not Kentish approved, you man.
I don't think globally this is approved, brother.
Nah, neither do I.
Other than James Cameron, that's the only person that approved to this movie. But yep, it's been Kentish. First Film Diaries of the year, and there will be many more. We will be doing Mighty Supreme soon. We will be doing Sentimental Value soon as well. So yeah, make sure you're there. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow us on TikTok. I'm gonna post this on TikTok, so follow us on TikTok. I'm gonna post it on Instagram, so follow us on Instagram. Yeah, and
oh yeah, I mean, if you want, like we did today, if you have anything to say about the film, shout out Fermi.
Shout out Dev.
Shout out Dev. But yeah, if you want anything to say about the film, if you want to say anything, just message us, message the account, message our whatever socials, our personals, and it could be in a future video.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but it's a very good community, man. Then it's getting better. People are asking for top 4 of the year as well. So
there you go. They want to hear.
They want to hear what the boys are talking about.
They want to hear.
So yeah, be ahead of the curve, mate. So yeah, thank you very much. That's been Kentish, me, and Josh. That's a 2-man step. That's a 2-man.
Peace.
Man. Peace.